Welcome to the FastRead podcast. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. Here are your top industry and ALPA headlines. On Thursday, Spirit Airlines pilots voiced their strong support for the Trump administration's proposed relief efforts for Spirit Airlines. Quote, "Federal relief is not a handout," said Captain Ryan P. Mueller, chair of the Spirit Airlines ALPA MEC. It is a loan that will allow the airlines to finish the work that is already well underway and is the right call for 14,000 workers, nearly 2,000 pilots, the families who depend on those paychecks, and the millions of passengers who rely on affordable air travel. Any government relief must protect Spirit employees to ensure we can competitively move forward. Earlier this week, the Flair ALPA MEC filed for conciliation with the Federal Mediation and Conciliation Service following a standstill in negotiations with management. After 8 months of negotiations, we remain focused on securing a fair agreement that advances quality of life, compensates pilots properly, strengthens pensions, and ensures Flair is a place where pilots can build long, sustainable careers, said Flair MEC Chair, First Officer Amy Wintle. This process can last up to 60 days and is followed by a 21-day cooling-off period. A conciliation officer is appointed, and if no agreement is reached or conciliation is not extended, either party may pursue its legal options after a 72-hour notice in accordance with the Canada Labour Code. The Transportation Security Administration has advised that the known crew member portal at Concourse C in Milwaukee Mitchell International Airport will be temporarily closed beginning April 27th for construction that should be completed by May 15th. TSA is instructing crew members to use the passenger screening checkpoint process during this period. Please report any KCM questions, issues, or concerns to your MEC's Security Committee. On Wednesday, Virginia's General Assembly rejected Governor Abigail Spanberger's proposed amendments to House Bill 5, which attempted to strip airline pilots and flight attendants of the paid sick leave protections that the legislature deliberately extended to them. Quote, "By sending the original inclusive legislation back to the governor's desk, Virginia lawmakers stood up to the governor's blind-sided approach and reaffirmed what they recognized from the start, that airline pilots and flight attendants are Virginia workers, and they deserve the same protections as every other Virginian," said ALPA President Captain Jason Ambrosi in a public statement. To read that full statement, check the show notes. As the House and Senate reconcile the differences between the Rotor and Alert Acts, we are demanding that Congress adopts the stronger mandates of the Rotor Act in honor of the 67 lives lost in last year's PSA Flight 5342 tragedy. While the Alert Act contains some positive provisions, it falls short on the most consequential part of the legislation, which is the requirement that all airline aircraft be equipped with and operate an integrated ADS-B in technology. Complete our call to action now and tell Congress that the Alert Act is not enough. The Mental Health in Aviation Act is a big step towards breaking the stigma and building a system that puts both safety and pilot well-being first. Tell your senator to vote yes to bring the bill to the floor for a vote now. For all of our calls to action, check the show notes. The Captain Christina Thompson ALPA Scholarship Board has selected 3 recipients for 2026. Offered for the first time in 2025, The scholarship honors the legacy of longtime ALPA volunteer Captain Christina Thompson, who tragically lost her life in December 2023. Following her death, a campaign was launched by her family in collaboration with ALPA to create a scholarship that supports and empowers women leaders pursuing careers in aviation. To meet the winners and learn more about the scholarship, head to the show notes. That's all for this edition of the Fast Read podcast. Until next week, have a safe flight.